correct?
Yes. Correct. Correct.
So, what is your thoughts on the role of moisture? How important is moisture control in the performance of the fowl?
Personally, in the Philippines, I think you can get away, at least with my chickens, again, I can
Hmm.
get away drawing out more moisture and fighting closer to the dry side
Mm,
because of our weapon, the long knife.
mm.
I
So,
think I have very little experience in fighting gaff. I did a
hmm,
bit in Cambodia,
hmm,
and we would have these fights, Asian style gaff, very
hmm,
different from the American rules. But I
hmm.
realized that cutting is harder in the gaff.
Right,
They really have to point the heel, right?
right,
It's not a slash, right?
right,
In the Philippines, it's a slash.
right.
So I think you can get away. I feel you can get away with a drier chicken because of our weapon.
Because
And
of you.
you don't want him to bleed out because the wound is damage is
Right.
really devastating
Deep.
here.
Yes.
Deep. So if you got a lot of moisture, he's gonna bleed out.
Hmm. Now,
And again, going back to bloodlines, there are families that will perform better with more moisture in them than some. You have to know your lines.
and I think I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that because listening to somebody, a lot of guys out there, they watching the interview. You just won a World Slash Cup. World Slash Cup champion said that in long knife you can fight them more drier. Some guys are just going to take that little bit of what you just said out of the conversation. Instead of taking all the other stuff that you just said, it just really
I,
depends on
I,
the
I
family.
could I could be wrong. Somebody
Hmm.
could say you need moisture, and he will probably have results to back it up too.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
based on my experience, my birds always fought better on the dry side than moist.
Than the wet side, and that's because you know your family,
Yes.
right?
Or I bred these chickens a certain way because
Right.
I have families of fowl that if you go by the book they should not perform that way, but because I maybe bred them with my lines, or
Hmm.
how I bred them through my selection process,
Right.
my roosters, no matter what family, can take the same condition.